News right now, we know Memphis struggles with power outages, and MLGW points to the need for tree trimming as the source, so much so that Memphis City Council approved $227 million over 5 years to trim trees. As the utility company rolls out its plan, a Whitehaven neighborhood told our Stephen Pimpo their trees don't seem to make the cut.
One of the neighborhood captains tells me that the lack of tree trimming here in Old Hickory Hills goes back to 2022. She says that several months ago, MLGW sent a contractor out to assess the situation and says many of these trees don't qualify and that the neighborhood would have to deal with them on their own.
They told me these did not qualify. None of these qualify. The ones that are hanging down that way, the ones that are hanging down the streets, especially these here, they didn't qualify.
That was the answer Cheryl Carlock got when she asked MLGW about trimming the trees in Whitehaven neighborhood, Old Hickory Hills. She said their reason had to do with the tree's height.
But yet, some other neighborhoods qualify because I've been over in the Shady Grove area. I've been in Midtown. I've seen them trimming trees.
When I asked MLGW about the neighborhood, they referred me to the ongoing widespread tree trimming initiative announced in August.
Ongoing. That's what they're telling you. It's ongoing. Ongoing where, though? In what areas are they ongoing at? And what areas are they doing?
This interactive map shows which areas are currently being worked on and which tree service is responsible. Whitehaven is assigned to Kendall Vegetation Services, starting where trees intersect with the most power lines.
This street, Old Hickory, is 98% trees.
If this is the power line, the trees is like touching them, hanging over them. Some of them hanging over, not touching, but most of them touching.
Carlock says some of her neighbors have already cut down some of the trees in their yard.
But they still have so many that should be the responsibility of Memphis Light, Gas, and Water.
And it's only a matter of time before the weather threatens to bring everything down.
The slightest bad weather, ice, or anything like that, we're out.
In Whitehaven, I'm Stephen Pimpo.
We reached out to MLGW to ask about the specific qualifications for tree trimming and to Kendall Vegetation Services to see when they plan to start work in Whitehaven. MLGW referred us to their tree trimming policy online, and we are still waiting to hear back from Kendall Vegetation Services.